Yes, welcome. I had to put a smile on my face. It's been a goddamn day, and I ain't even getting into it. Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of 2DopeMarks, your home for Gold Girl Wrestling. Brought to you by two fans of the sport, if you will, and we have a special guest today. We have the one and only cosplay extraordinaire. We have a wrestling baddie to the ultimate MTth power, if you will. You may catch her at a show in DC, may catch her at a show in Vegas, may catch her at a show in New Orleans, may catch her at a show in LA. You know what I'm saying? The one, the only, the lovely, the friend of the program, and one of the ambassadors of 2DopeMarks, Miss Mila Milan. How are you doing, madam?
I'm good. I'm cold, but I'm good.
I mean, it's DC. Like it's gonna
Yeah, I
be,
know.
it's gonna be a little frigid, little frigid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
I'm
little
good.
nipply out there.
Yeah, it's a little nippy out there. No
A
Whitney
little bit.
Houston, little nippy. Meanwhile, down here in good old Houston, Texas, would you believe it is currently 75 degrees?
You see this weak ass shit over
I'm so jealous.
It's 75. I'm going to be in a t-shirt and some hooping shorts for Christmas. Like,
That's
not even gonna hold you. That's what it's gonna be.
That's annoying.
He ass. Like that's the type of shit he do. He do that light skin shit, man.
Lord. Anyway, jam-packed episode tonight. Jam-packed, not only because Ms. Mila Milan is here, but we are getting into all things Saturday night's main event, all things John Cena, his last night as a full-time professional wrestler, because he says he's retiring for good. We're gonna get into Gunther making the hoes mad on the internet by going ahead and doing what we said he was going to do. We're also getting into MJF's return on AEW last night. We'll get into whatever the hell that happened between Thea Hale and Blake Monroe for that NXT Women's North American title. We'll get into Austin Theory doing his best Justin Timberlake Man in the Woods reveal Monday night. And
I fucking told you. I told you.
And
I told you.
We will
I'm gonna interrupt.
We will get into Hater of the Week. And you know what? Hey, matter of fact, no. Fuck that. We moving the whole schedule to the side. All right. Fuck all that.
Oh, because you're gonna get into it now.
Yeah, we get into this shit right goddamn now.
Okay.
All right. Hater of the Week, right? We'll get Ice-T in here in a minute.
Hold up. You gotta let me do it real quick.
No. There's certain this one, Ice-T, he can sit on the bench for a second. We will get to the proper version of Hater of the Week later on. I gotta get this one off my damn chest. All right.
You all right, bro?
D, are you aware of what happened to me this week?
I just was told you was busy. Like I sent you a text message and like 5 days later you hit me back. Like I didn't know what was going on. Like only reason I know the situation because like you know, wifey, my best friend. So, yeah.
All right. So for those who do not know, Monday night I was in my dwelling. I was at home, cold chilling. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying a little. Well, I wasn't watching Monday Night Football. I had wrestling on the background. Was not watching Steelers versus Dolphins because who the hell would do that if you don't live in Pittsburgh or Miami?
Excuse me.
Steelers fan.
Or unless you root for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Sorry, had to clarify.
He wasn't prepared for that.
Had to clarify. Had to clarify. So chilling, minding my business. Next thing you know, I just happened to be tagged in something by ABC 13 by my homie Figgy Fig. And Fig is like, damn, Brando, you wild. And I'm like, man, the hell are you talking about? He ends up tagging me in a post involving an Uber driver in Houston who got shot. He basically said, hey, if I moved a little bit to the right, I would have been dead. The bullet would have shot me in my heart. I'm like, oh, well, that's crazy. And then they said, who's the name of one of the suspects? Do you want to know the name of one of the suspects, Mia?
Was it your
the name?
Last name?
Brandon Caldwell.
Oh,
Hey yo.
You just minding your business and you just get caught up in stuff.
See, look, man, I've had some strange things happen in my 37 years on this earth. I've had a doppelganger in South Africa. I've been told I look like DJ Clue. This tops the goddamn cake. This tops the cake.
But did somebody come to your door? Because
thankfully, no. I have not been contacted by the authorities, but everybody on social media was hitting me up like, damn, B, I didn't know you had it in you like that. You up there robbing Uber drivers? It's tough like that out here. I'm like, what the?
I mean,
my character says I'm a robber Uber driver.
You got to take that from a perspective. Like, if people calling you to make sure you okay, I mean, they care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I seen that,
no.
I feel like they were calling to be like, you wilding out like that, not making sure he okay.
I mean, hey, but two things can be right at the same time. Like they thought that he was okay, but they was make sure he was okay. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
You see my face? You see my face? It's bad enough the dude had locks, but they was busted.
Hey, you need a couple $? I got you.
And his lineup was a little bit disheveled, but he was making Brandon Caldwell's look bad out here. Okay, he was making Brandon Caldwell's look bad out here.
So that's your doppelganger. You're the good Brandon Caldwell.
The fuck it is. No, it ain't.
He's the bad one.
That ain't no. That is not my doppelganger. Hell no. Hell no. To which one of my good friends texted me.
He Bizarro. There you go.
Okay, now we getting there. See, to which one of my friends literally texted me, you out here busting guns before we even started the show. Before we started the show, you out here busting guns. Like, no.
Do y'all Brandon's busting guns? Hell yeah, we
actually hilarious
guns.
though.
Laugh it up. Yuck it up.
Oh shit.
Yuck it up.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
there's legit
Brandon Caldwell
putting
dirt on my name. To the name Brandon Caldwell, putting dirt on that for robbing random Uber drivers for no goddamn reason.
Okay. Let's get out of this. Let's talk about John Cena, man.
That's my hater of the week. D. That is my goddamn hater of the week. I can't
I'm not messing with. All right, fuck the other Brand Caldwell.
Can't believe it. All right, now that I got that off my chest,
you feel better.
Now that I got that off my chest, I almost we could have played the Spanish Fly. Please stand by technical difficulties. How I was. Now let us rejoin the show. Already in progress. In 3, 2. All right. So
welcome to the 2DopeMarks. We're joined by Mila Milan, my sister, right now, and she's laughing at the shenanigans that happened from Brandon Caldwell's hater of the week. 15 minutes too early. We were not prepared for that, but now we're going right back to the show. There you go. And back to you, Brando.
Thank you, D, for that quick summation. So, ladies and gentlemen, last Saturday night was a monumental night in pro wrestling, to the point where certain promotions, shout out Ring Reality Wrestling, was like, no, we're not having a show today. We're moving our show to next week because we're honoring John Cena. Like, all eyes should be on John Cena. And John Cena sold out the arena in DC. I don't think they call it the MCI Arena no more.
It's
Capital One Arena.
All right, Capital One. It used to be tied to Verizon too. Okay,
it was MCI and
Verizon. Now it's Capital One.
Capital One Arena, the home Alto Veskin built. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. It's the home Alto Veskin built. So in DC, they had a very specialized stage for Saturday night's main event. We had Obafemi proving he was main roster ready.
Yes.
Beating the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes, like we said it was going to happen. Mad that match didn't have a finish, but I understood why it didn't have a finish. We had a great match between Bayley and Sol Ruka. And we also had a tag title match between Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus AJ Lee and AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And then we had the main event. We had Gunther versus John Cena. Now, the reason why we have Mila Milan on here tonight for this episode is the fact that she was in the building for all of this. Yeah. So first off, what was the energy like for you? And um did it feel like a Dallas Cowboys event in which was a bunch of jorts and t-shirts and Team Jordans in the building in DC, or what?
Definitely none of that because it was way too cold. But the energy there was like a WrestleMania kind of energy. It was definitely hype, like even from like the fan fest event, the free one that was outside on the side of the arena. The second you stepped into that with the whole crowd, like there was no ghetto stuff. It was wrestling fans getting along strictly there for John Cena.
Were they musty?
They were not.
It was too cold to be musty.
Yeah, it was, but you know, sometimes some mustiness can crawl through. But
That
it
is
was
true.
not musty. It wasn't even musty in the arena, which was good.
Okay.
But
so you went just on Saturday, because I know certain people went, days before the pop-up shop and everything.
so I went on Thursday when the shop opened.
Okay.
I went like 3 p.m. Nobody in there because earlier when it first opened, people were in line.
Right.
They were waiting. I'm not doing that. But I went in there when the shop opened. Their stock was really good. You know, usually for any kind of superstore, they run out of stuff real quick. But they set it up so we have a certain amount this day. Okay, we sold out. Now we got more this day. Okay, we sold out. They had shirts from not every single one of his farewell appearances, but like most of them, and then most of the important ones like Money in the Bank and stuff, and like the international shirts. They were selling some of his belts from that.
Okay.
But the store was set up pretty good. And like I said, the energy was there. It was there.
So besides like the other matches, like outside of before the show started, what was the environment like? Like, was it a WrestleMania environment, or was it like, have you ever seen WWE put this type of situation on?
No, never. Not unless it's a WrestleMania. You know how like after WrestleMania they'll do the shows outside and everybody's gathered, like the pre-show, after show, and everything. It was like that for this, and no, I've never seen WWE do anything to this caliber for anything other than a Mania.
Okay.
I think if they had more room, it would have been bigger, but like they did what they could with the space. Like they had that big inflatable John Cena out there.
Right.
They had a lot of like little 360 cameras. They had a lot of food trucks out there for set up on the side. But no,
so let me tell you about my sister Mia. Like, she texted me probably a couple days before the show, and Brandon already said that she's a cosplayer. She creates all her fits. And so this woman right here, like, she sent me her fit and the work that she did for her fit for the John Cena show. And that shit was legit. Like,
thank you.
Like, yeah, that shit was fire. Like, you always do, sis. Like, you do a whole bunch. Like, we'll post it on our Twitter account.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but yeah, she did her thing. So for me, when I go to big shows like that, the environment, the fans do it for me. Like, the wrestling kind of does what it does, but you go to environments like that. So I'm not going to even ask you the regular question when it comes to John Cena coming out or Gunther or whatever, because the event was about the future. My question, when Oba Femi came out, what was the response in the crowd?
I mean, it was pretty much the same as Cena coming out. Like, the fans were in it, and I think that they agree with what you said before, Brandon, was he needs to be main roster. Like, that match, the way he was putting on that match, everyone was fully engaged, and he needs to be main roster. And that, like, they were in it.
Okay. Do you think it's a difference between? So you remember, for this particular show, you remember how like certain NXT stars in the Triple H era, the Black and Gold era, they got put up to the main roster, and you remember like the Shinsuke Nakamura's or the Enzo Amore's, how the main roster crowds didn't really like know who they were. Like, you get a 50-50 response. Was it the same when you saw the Soul Ruka, when you saw the Elba Femi, when
No,
you saw the Javon
the
Evans?
crowd knew. The crowd knew. It was no kind of confusion or the 50-50. You didn't feel that. The crowd knew exactly who was there from NXT, knew who they were, and they were real hype.
I mean, that's the vibe I felt, because
I felt being there.
Like, for the price of them damn tickets, shit, you better have felt that. You better have felt the Holy Spirit. Shit.
I mean, I did not get to see very much of the Bailey match, but from what I did get to see, that match was really good. I'd say the energy was probably the lowest really during the tag team match, or else everybody was really like not on their phones and actually engaged.
So now I gotta go to this one question. Seeing this entrance, please, like, play it out in your head, the emotions, how you were feeling, what the crowd was like what was it? Could you compare it to another environment in WWE or just wrestling period, or was it his own thing?
Okay, so first I thought he was gonna come out with his old school music. And there were a lot of people around me who thought the same. So I think at first it was tiny disappointment, but then because he just did the simple black and white, it quickly went over to emotional. Like, everybody was standing up the entire match, but it was, like I said, it was really emotional. Like, dang, this is the last time. And he said, no, you're not gonna see me. You're legit not, like, I'm done. I am completely done. So, I mean, there were people crying. I wasn't, because I'm a G. But I feel like it was really its own thing. It wasn't kind of like a pop when you see like a wrestler come back and you're like, oh my God, they're back. This is great. I get to see him again. It was really its own, dang, this is really over. It's legit the end of an era, a full era, the John Cena era. Ruthless aggression, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was definitely its own thing, and it was really emotional the entire time. Even as many times as he did the "you can't see me."
Yeah. I can only speak from like just watching it like a day later, but I mean, I still felt the energy. B, you watched it live?
I did. I watched it live. I'll put it to you like this. It was a little dusty in my house a little bit, knowing full well what it meant for a whole bunch of people who basically saw this dude for 23 years, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Come through with everything he had, just trying to get, try to get on. He almost got fired. And then, him freestyling in the back of the bus ends up changing his entire life, right? I also noticed literally once he walked out, like that was probably one of the loudest crowd reactions I've ever heard come through a TV, right? Like them people were chanting for John Cena. Like you see my man Maximus from Gladiator. For his last little joint, because they know he about to go after the Emperor afterwards, right? It was like that. It was kind of poetic, right? Like this was like the longest Cena entrance ever. Like they made Cena entrance lasted longer than Undertaker entrance. That's how crazy it was, right? And then you see him like dapping up and hugging Sammy. You see him dapping up Kevin Owens, who came out of nowhere to get a hug.
Hey, when I seen KO, I was like, this shit lit. That was the validity.
Yeah.
I still wonder what KO felt looking at Elias over to his right, knowing full well. It's like, wait a second.
Elias came out of nowhere.
But he just, you ain't supposed to be over here.
Exactly.
Hey man, listen, let that man be.
But the thing is that Elias actually has a John Cena moment. He had the Mania in New York. They had that, right? That's when Cena came back with the Dr. Thuganomics and the Yankee jersey. So I see why he was there, right? And then we get to the match itself. The match is, I will say this: John Cena on the second half of this retirement run, flames, right? It's like you got a little bit of it versus Randy Orton, but it really started like, okay, now John Cena is back to being like, okay, if you want me to turn it back to 2016, I can. What it was CM Punk to Saudi, right? Second Cody match, fire. The AJ Styles match, fire. This match we knew was going to be fire because he's facing Gunther. And so I'll give you the TV reaction of John Cena finally having his whole his Goku moment, if you will. Because I compared that match to Goku versus Jiren, to be honest with you, right?
Yo,
basically you watching two dudes.
The smile did it. The smile did it.
Yeah.
Like the moment he was like it's like his body telling him like, hey, you're free.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You're good. And he was resigned to it. He was like, yeah. I ain't got it anymore. I finally had to just. He was like,
So you saying John Cena pulled Goku going to King Kai?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He going off the Namek. That's what he's about to do.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
That's what he's about to do. So again, we said that Gunther was going to be the right choice for this because again, you need the entire archetype of a John Cena match is Monster Heel versus Super Babyface, right?
Yeah.
The Super Cena chants were fucking crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, right? And then basically when it came down to it, and people were like, "Ooh, I want to see this person elevated. I want to see, LA Knight." And trust me, I want to see Carmelo Hayes. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dog, y'all know John Cena, traditionalist of all traditionalists. Y'all know he going out on his back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so for me, like a lot of people, like I seen like a lot of people are emotional after like we saw the Cody thing, we saw the fans crying, whatnot. But here's my issue. I saw a video of fans chasing Gunther out of Capital One Arena.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all not know that he was going to win?
That's what pissed me off the most about this. Okay, I guess that's what makes me mad about wrestling fans. It's like, first of all, it's the common sense thing.
Right.
What does John Cena have to gain by winning at all when he's leading? It makes the most sense to put the heel over to be ultimate heel. I beat your hero. I beat Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So be mad about it. Go ahead.
So what is so I think people don't pay attention to the fact that Gunther's lost to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, and then he lost to Jey Uso at WrestleMania, and he's been the monster heel or whatever, like the Goliath to David, but then y'all expected him to lose to John Cena going out the door?
It makes absolutely no sense.
None.
Yeah, that's not for a title, homie.
Yeah.
Like that man that got his ass beat in the biggest moments. He's literally the Buffalo Bills of the WWE. Like, what are we talking about here?
At WrestleMania, anyway.
For real.
The crazy thing about it is them fans ran up on Gunther, and the funny shit about it is they ain't getting no close to it. They just wanted like, boo!
Yeah, they just wanted to talk shit.
Respectful distance because you don't slap the shit out of me.
And if you would have slapped the shit out, I would have laughed.
I know better. They know better. Like, go ahead.
They know better. So again, the match was solid. The ending was the ending, and I knew. And basically, if you've seen John Cena talk about it, in his first interview since talking with Cody, so I was supposed to go, dog. Like, I'm sorry, did you not hear the crowd react to Gunther on Monday? Man told them people, I beat John Cena. I made your hero tap out like a little bitch.
Yeah.
And basically, they kicked him out the building.
And then
not because he violated a rule, not because he pissed off a superior. He got kicked out because, hey, dog, you being John Cena where you beat John Cena, making us all look bad right now, dog. We gotta you just gotta go. And then he hit AJ Styles with the hey.
You can't see me.
I love it. I love it.
Like he stopped the car. He was about to drive off, stop the car, and roll down the window.
I love it.
It now replaces the 50 Cent on Entourage meme for me, dog. That's what it does.
Yes.
So I labeled this Gunther one hose mad because it's been this way for 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days online. So Wit, and I say Wit talking to D. Do we just start feeding Gunther to all the legends that's going out the door?
That would be.
I don't know, because you don't want to compare it to the legend killer thing with Randy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want it to do two things at the same time. So if you have a creativity behind it, the way to make it work, then fine, cool. But if it ain't work, you just read the room. If it works, cool. If it don't do it. Like, read the room. Don't try to put it on for 2 straight weeks, knowing that the fans don't like it. But I would love it.
Like, y'all,
right now,
y'all paid a ticket on full over going down.
And Jericho about to retire.
Why?
Why what?
Why what? Like, why are we talking about Jericho?
I'm saying he was talking about feeding Gunther to kill to do the retirement.
No, Jericho need to go take his ass to all senior citizens need life alert. Or
okay, yes, I completely agree, but it's gonna happen, and you're gonna be talking about it soon, so you might as well get it out the way.
That's gonna be the most watched segment of 2DopeMarks, because I'm about to shit on that motherfucker. I can't stand his ass. I don't care how many times you recreate your ass until Bill and Ted, until the Lionheart, until AEW, until the Ocho, the Nueve, whoever the fuck you want to be tomorrow. That motherfucker bipolar. What are we doing?
The man titties are already flabby and sick. You want Gunther to chop that man to the point where his titties gonna be on his back?
That man about to go to cardiac arrest if that shit happens.
He definitely will, but we gonna see what happens.
Edge
is planning to retire in WWE.
Listen, he better go get one of them Sheamus YouTube workouts, chest workouts or something, because I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to see geriatric abuse.
Yeah. Now,
geriatric is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. So, real quick, I have to circle back to this, because you were in the building. So, was there a gasp like when Undertaker beat Brock Lesnar? I mean, the other way around. Sorry, when Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania 30,
it was a gasp. It was a gasp, and then all you see is the regular head thing, like when Cena turned heel, just like. But then, like, why did you not expect it?
Because the crowd made it about themselves.
Okay, yeah.
Again, two things can be right at the same time.
Yeah.
Because wrestling, especially that moment, as well as WrestleMania or any other show of the Big Four, they play to the casual fans, the fans that are not like any of us three, who actually feed into the sport and actually pay attention to what's about to happen and prepare our feelings for what's about to happen, because we emotionally invest ourselves into this situation. And so we know what's going to happen. And so, like, you come back, if you last time you watched WrestleMania with last time you watched wrestling with SummerSlam, and then you came back for Cena's retirement, you missed a whole hell of a lot, buddy. Like, what are we doing? Like, you got people that keep up with the Housewives, with the Young and the Restless, with Basketball Wives, all that Bravo shit. But as soon as you take a break, you think the same thing's going to happen. It's we're smarter now.
I said the other day that once they change that F to an E for the WWE, it is just way more entertainment. And it's like, I like what I like about wrestling. I'm still gonna watch, I'm still gonna go and everything. But there are times when I'm like, oh, y'all are feeding so much into this entertainment part that is pissing me off. Like, I want my wrestling.
So it's funny you said that, because I don't know who made the comment that when Gunther beat John Cena, they said wrestling beats sports entertainment.
Michael Cole.
And that was
he had that one in the clip.
Yeah.
He been waiting to use that one. Pro wrestling just
that was the realest shit he ever wrote.
Yeah.
That was literally the realest shit he ever wrote. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's a monetary thing, but I go back to the moment when you said that he got penned and tapped out, and then, Gunther walks out and you see all these different, actually, no, you know what? I gotta ask you this question right here. You see all these wrestlers and talents walking around the ring, and then they see one specific person and they boo the shit out this man. They boo the shit out this man.
They did.
Did you boo the shit out that man?
No.
Why do you think the fans booed the shit out that man? Was it because who he is, or is it because of the outcome, booking?
I mean, I could say it was for two reasons, but I'm gonna just say the main reason is because of the ending of the show. Basically. The main reason is the ending of the show.
But why boo that man if you're a real fan? You know what the fuck about that?
Exactly. And that's where I say the fans get on my nerves.
Okay.
Because any real wrestling fan would not be booing Triple H for that.
Yeah.
He
was talking shit the whole time.
They ain't gonna boo him for that.
Yeah. Was it a thing? Was it like a tearjerker when they showed the video at the end of the match? Like after
that definitely was a little tearjerker. That was. I mean, again, not me, because I'm G, but everybody else, don't roll your eyes. Everybody else was like, yeah, they were getting real emotional. And I'm pretty sure John Cena was crying.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
They just tried to not put him on the camera when he's wiping his face. But
no, his ass was on camera.
Oh, they had him on camera?
Yeah,
we saw
it. Oh, okay. I thought they didn't have the camera on him when he was doing it.
Yeah, he fought the shit out them damn tears.
Okay.
All right. Before we move on, I have one final comment about that night. Whoever
is jorts in the ring.
Look at you. We are here. We are here. Whoever the man was in the crowd that started to chant of "Leave the jorts, leave the jorts." You are a sick individual, man.
It's because of the meme.
Sick man, dog. That man leaves his shoes and his wristbands, and you want him to walk out the arena in his tidy whities?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. He could have been on his Peacemaker shit, like.
I mean, or his Oscar shit. That's right. That is, yeah, I understand that. However, you're on Peacock. It's still network television in a way.
No, when he took the shoes off, I was like, "Oh God, please no! Don't take your shorts off. Please don't take your shorts." And then he took the wristband. I was like, "Thank God." And then I was like, "You real brave to be walking around anywhere in DC with some socks on."
I mean, he don't know no better.
Clearly,
we know.
Clearly,
I mean,
I would never.
Inside the venue, I would say,
I don't even care. I don't care anywhere.
I don't care if it's in a library.
Exactly, anywhere. But no, the jorts, that was actually like really funny, and everybody picked up on that chant too.
Yeah, my man had his moment.
Lock that man up. Like sit him down for 24 hours, dog. We just need to remove you from society for a good 24 hours left. You think about what you did. I'm an abolitionist in many ways and shapes and forms, but there's certain crimes I can't forgive. You telling a grown man to leave his shorts in the goddamn ring. Ric Flair leave his trunks in the ring.
It was because the thing I put up was Triple H leaving his boots, Taker leaving his hat. So people were like, okay, John Cena leave the jorts. But I was like, nobody want to see that. I don't want to see that. And I'm a female. Keep them on.
I got nothing.
Anyway, speaking of taking things off, the end of Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
See? It's called a perfect segue, ladies and gentlemen. We call that a perfect segue.
All right, man.
the end of Monday Night Raw featured Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio, and the Masked Man from Survivor Series showed up, gave Logan Paul the win. Then he ran up to the crowd, took his mask off, and it was Austin Theory. And D called it. Well, half the world actually called it at Survivor Series anyway, so that's not even I'm gonna give you your credit because you called it, but
I appreciate you, brother.
Typically, in the Triple H era of booking and creative, they will swerve when they see something's a little bit too obvious, right?
This ain't the Triple H era. This the TKO era.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
The TKO era is $321 to go be in nosebleed seats to sit with Killer Kowalski, no, not Jimmy Snuka, no, Roddy Piper, yep, to sit with Roddy Piper, Killer Kowalski, and one of the Von Erichs.
Wait, but it's $16 to sit at the Royal Rumble in the nosebleed seats.
That's because you sitting on Jesus's left eyelash.
Okay, but the VIP front row seats are $200.
That's
yeah.
All of it is it's all bad. It's all bad. Point is,
it's bad.
But guess what? ESPN is $29.99.
Me coming over for a Royal Rumble party is free.
There you go. There you go.
So, yes, Austin Theory is the Masked Man. A lot of people. I mean, look, personally, I think it was Austin Theory at Survivor Series. I think it was Montez Ford on Raw last week, and I think it's Austin Theory again this week on Raw. Personally,
they switched that shit up. I got a feeling they switched that shit up, man. Like,
was it because of the build?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So D, I ask you before I ask our esteemed guest.
No, ask her first.
Wait,
okay.
No. Okay, fine. Ask me.
Okay, right. You sure?
See, you relented, so therefore I have some ladies first.
Fair.
So, Mila, I have to ask. Is this the last real push for Austin Theory before he has to go back to catering and we just don't care no more? Like, does this feel like does this Masked Man gimmick feel like Austin Theory is on the ultimate PIP?
I mean, I want to say I want to say that I hope it is, because it just seems no matter what they keep trying to do, it's not working for me.
Right.
It just never worked for me, and I'm just like, how many gimmicks you gonna try? But I'm with WWE, you never know with this stuff. You think somebody's out the door, and they be out the door for like a week, and then they come back.
In that same.
And the only one I can appreciate is Truth, because we were like, what were you doing? But with Theory, I mean, maybe this will work. I'll try to give it a chance. Maybe. I'm gonna try to be open-minded about it, but I don't really.
How many WWE superstars have? And I'll touch on what one of y'all said earlier about him about to lose his job, John Cena about to lose his job until you start freestyling in the back of the bus. It's a matter of just finding your gimmick. With him, Austin Theory particularly, I think he's in a different situation because he's in one of those modes where Mr. Redacted decided to push him, like just force him on us. You know what I mean? Like, nobody gave a shit about Austin Theory. Nobody gave a shit about him winning the U.S. title. Like, once you saw him next events, like, that's when he had a name. And so I'm wondering, like, I got a little bit of optimism to the point where it's like, it's a thing where he would be able to work with it. Now, here's the question. If you look at the history of stables, where does he fit? You know, with the Four Horsemen, Rick was the man. Arn and Tully flip-flopped and was always the fourth one. What's the drink called? Evolution. Triple H was the man. Flair flip flop, and then you have Randy doing whatever. Where's his place? Like literally, where's his place? So I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
That's a real good question. I don't even know where I could put him at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit back and watch too. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much the good thing about wrestling. Like, it's just sit back and watch. Now you got Braun Breaker in the driver's seat against CM Punk. Bronson Reed don't know where he's at, but since Seth is gone, I mean, well, Logan's there, but to be honest, I feel like Bronson and Logan probably gonna go for tag team titles. I don't know where Austin Theory is gonna go at all. One of the two are gonna go with Bronson Reed for tag team titles. Brandon over there plotting.
Oh, yeah, shit. I see the face.
I'm plotting because this is officially the New Age Dangerous Alliance for real.
We've been saying that since day one, though. Like,
I know we have, but now it's really
like burn? Yeah, you think it's a slow burn?
Yeah, I think it's a slow burn because we've long thought that Austin Theory was a Paul Heyman guy dating back to his time in Evolve, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I thought they would have put a rocket to that kid's back. And now I sound old calling him a kid. We might be, you know what I'm saying? He's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, or younger than me. We thought it would be a rocket to his back after he beat John Cena at WrestleMania, right? We thought, again, we've seen him do comedy. We've seen him do all types of different things with gimmicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the A-Town Down Under one worked for a while until it didn't, and they moved on. And you know, it's Grayson Waller's now kicking with the New Day because hey, two black dudes need a funny Australian dude as a homeboy. We you know what? Next week, I don't even know if we're having a Christmas episode, but we are doing an end of year episode in which we're basically gonna call it the Absolute Ass Awards in honor of
yes.
We're calling it the Absolute Ass Awards.
Sis, we will collaborate. You need to be on this shit.
Yes.
I need your opinion on some shit. Yeah. The Absolute Ass Awards.
Yeah. And so I think personally that this gimmick is it could be absolute ass. It could actually work. Now, only reason why I sound like a bit of a hater about Austin Theory is because I've seen the potential and the shit ain't worked out. Right. For some reason, it just has not worked out. Like we talking about a dude who fits every little bit of NXT Black and Gold era Triple H and Mr. Redacted's latter years of like, yo, that's a good looking kid with a great look, and you know what? I think I see something in him, right? And the reason why I say he's on a PIP is because, hey, man,
not a PIP.
This is it now. Like you are technically in a main event program, and I don't know if you Bobby Eaton of the group or Larry Zbyszko. You ain't Rick Rude. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stunning Steve.
Oh God. You just said stunning Steve though.
What you are is Austin Theory. And now this is a loaded stable with, let's see, you have 4 workers and 1 classic mouthpiece. And we've seen when the promos between Braun Breaker and CM Punk last 2 weeks, them going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Braun Breaker don't need a mouthpiece. He's his own mouthpiece. That the Steiner genes have really kicked in overdrive. For this
I got a question though. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, his promos for the last 2 weeks have been what for y'all?
8.5. Wait. Are we grading this on a normal scale or a Steiner math scale?
Steiner math scale is not really that high, simply because like Scott Steiner is the only person that can judge that shit.
So this is a normal scale rating.
Yeah, normal scale rating, like
of the promo skills lately.
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah. Oh, I'll give him an 8. I'm not gonna give him that half, but I'll give him an 8 because it's been better, a lot better than usual. A lot better than usual. But I think it's like the momentum of what's happening with him and CM Punk.
I don't want to be like a hater, but
you give him a 6.
Yeah, it's just been okay for me. Like, it's just been like okay. Like, what did he say last week about how he wants the man the CM Punk used to be and all this other stuff? That's cool, but you're going up against CM Punk. You saw what Punk put out on Monday.
Okay, Punk put out fire.
That man pretty much said, like, fuck your uncle, fuck your daddy, what we doing? And all you got is that? No.
But you're talking about one day. You said overall lately.
He had 2 weeks of promos. It was just okay for me. And I'm not trying to be a hater, but it just was, I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Like, it was just okay. Like,
okay.
I've seen the worst. I've seen Roman struggle against Cena. Like,
well, see, I was grading him on his own promo from the past. I wasn't grading him on promo against other wrestlers. I was just judging him himself.
Okay.
Because you grade him against other wrestlers, then
then he's not gonna get an 8. What?
Yeah, it was just okay.
Of course, I give him like a 6 if that's what we're doing.
Like,
yeah.
Tomorrow phrase me, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I need to see more, and that's why I'm headed. Like, I just need to see more. That's all. I'm not saying he can't do it, but to be fair with you, to be very, very fair, I would like to see Bronson on the mic. I think Bronson would do a better job.
Now,
what?
I hear you when you say that. My only contrarian thought is, have you ever met a person, and Mila, you can say this too. Have you ever met a person who seemed like they talk some real fire in your DMs or in them tweets, but then when you ask them to read out loud, they can't do it worth a damn?
They can't do it. Yeah. So you saying he a Twitter gangster?
No, I'm not saying he's a Twitter gangster. I'm just saying that WWE crowds are as gymnastic as you can think in certain situations when it comes to certain wrestlers. And I think for all the heat he could have, is going to get drowned out by the fact he has that thick ass Australian accent.
Fair.
And it sucks because I'm pretty sure he got some heat in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man.
Okay, but to be fair, I used to think about Solo.
Okay.
I really used to think that about Solo, and then now I'm like, you know what? You got it.
Solo, the funniest dude
in
Solo and Dom are the funniest people in WWE.
Exactly.
Solo is the best talker amongst his brothers.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh no. Because Big Jim be cooking.
Wait.
But Big Jim be cooking. I think Big Jim up there. Jim better than Roman.
Okay, I'll do it like
Jay.
first and second.
Yeah, 1A and 1B.
1 and 1A. The point is, when that 2017 Uso Penitentiary run,
oh my god,
with them versus the New Day, brother.
When Wale was there,
look, Jimmy Uso,
Big Jim code.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey brother, hey.
But see, I knew that from watching Divas.
Hey.
But that's why I gotta give him a chance because, like I said, I thought the same about Solo. He proved me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then even when he spoke more in WWE, in doing promos, he was kind of doing more on Twitter too. So it was really making him having a mouthpiece way bigger.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, two things with this, right? One, we think Austin Theory, hey brother, it's on you now. Like they gave you the ball, it's time for you to do something with it because you're on your 90 day right now. Like I don't know what to tell you, but you're on your 90 day.
You want a pip?
Yeah. Speaking of promos, we will shift to AEW for a brief second because Maxwell Jacob Freeman came back last night and he inserted himself into what I thought was going to be a very fun triple threat between Samoa Joe, Hangman, and Old Buddy.
Oh, buddy.
And now it is a fatal four-way between MJF, Samoa Joe, Hangman, Adam Page, and Old Buddy. And at one point during that promo, he called it, he basically he had a good line, MJF, talking about Old Buddy was twerking for top dollar while he was in the WWE. But then he also called him Diddy. And I've seen some very nasty AI generations of Diddy on that man's body.
Hey,
and
let me tell you about my man, Malcolm Jamal Freeman. That man was cooking with hot grease last night. You talking about that man said, hey, you like baby oil, you some shit as a rapper, called Samoa Joe Sloppy Joe. Put the title on that dude. That man said, don't come in my house. Man said, come in my house and do what we doing. Like, fuck around and find out.
So my question to the panel this evening: Are we here for MJF calling the black man Diddy?
I'm here for anything MJF does for real. He's hilarious to me.
Malcolm Jamal Freeman.
I'm sorry, Malcolm Jamal Freeman. I've always been a fan, so I'm here for it.
What goes unsaid don't need to be understood.
Yeah, well, we know that part. But I think MJF being back, yes, it gives extra juice to that world title match at World's End. It gives, hey man, I'm glad that MJF has direction because what he was doing with the Hearst and the Skate, I'm like, word, really, word,
yeah. That was a whole situation where they were just trying to find a place for him and the people to put him with, and I get it. That man been out filming movies, like he told Hangman last night. What you doing? So
it's facts.
Again,
big
Malcolm Jamal Freeman.
Freeman. Yes, indeed. Real quick, AEW, man. AEW had a clean sweep. This wasn't on the rundown, but I can go ahead and give it to you quick and easy here. AEW had a clean sweep of the Sports Illustrated awards this year for pro wrestling. Last year, WWE had that distinction of having a clean sweep. I will read to you because I can actually read in front of a camera and read on air. Sports Illustrated's rankings and who they picked for what. I don't have no reading glasses. I wish I did.
You all right?
So I'm great. Hey man, it's what you do for the show. So men's wrestler of the year, Hangman Adam Page. Women's wrestler of the year, Mercedes Moné. Breakout star of the year, Kyle Fletcher. Best in ring was Will Ospreay. Promotion of the year, AEW. Show of the year, Double or Nothing. Story of the year, Hangman Adam Page's redemption arc. Rivalry of the year is Hangman versus Moxley. Best on the mic was Tony Storm. The tag team of the year is FTR. Now, here's the awards. Here's the awards that WWE took home. They took home match of the year, which was Rhea, Io, and Bianca at WrestleMania. They took home heel turn of the year with Naomi. Took home comeback performer of the year and Ilya Dragunov. They took home the 2025 Legacy Award, which was a no-brainer of John Cena.
Yeah.
Out of all that, are any of those, let's say, any of that is a shock to y'all about their picks?
I don't disagree with any of it. I don't disagree with none of that.
I only disagree with one, but
which one?
You know who? Mercedes.
Mm.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm just gonna sit back and let
you don't want to talk about the female Hogan? Okay.
Oh,
I'm not doing that with you.
Whoa, ruh-roh, Raggy. Now,
that, you know, I think
wait. We have not had Mila on to explain her position here. So, madam, why do you feel that the woman formerly known as Sasha Banks, who, as a great heel, refers to herself as the greatest wrestler to ever come out of the state of Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that she is the female version of the red and yellow hot dog man?
The red and yellow
hot dog man. Hey,
okay. Yo. I just personally think.
I just think it's funny how. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that it's like you have all those belts for what? What are you doing? She has complete control over creative and winning the match. So, of course, I'm going to add another title to this. I'm going to have another valet come out with this new belt, which I'm not defending at all. What is the point of your existence in wrestling? You can go exist. That's great. But in wrestling, what is your point? What exactly are you doing to make wrestling better and to call yourself the greatest wrestler? What are you doing to earn that? Because
I have to play devil's advocate when you're ready.
Is not making you a great wrestler.
I'm not doing this with you.
Well,
do you have an answer for me?
Look, she laid down the gauntlet. I'm curious about the advocacy here.
Because if you're winning all these titles, I am. People that know me know that one of my favorite sayings is two things can be right at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I'm not disagreeing with you, but the second part that is right in this statement is the fact that you're going to these different promotions and you're promoting it. Mercedes Moné is my title holder, or Mercedes Moné is going to be there, and we know that she's going to be our champion, so we're going to sell the most tickets possible. Okay. That's what that is right there. Yeah, that's what that is right there. It's not to be very, very fair. It's not a situation where like she's going to be like the greatest thing in wrestling. Yeah, it is, but
I mean, she thinks she is. But
yeah, but that's the minute part of the situation. Like, we're getting big money at our promotion. If it's Mila Milan WF or whatever, and you know that you're going to fight Mercedes Moné, and you know that you're going to sell tickets, then why not bring her? Why not let her have the belt?
Okay.
That's why I said you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. It's just two things to be right at the same time.
That's fair. I needed the other side of that.
Yeah, I get you. That's why I kept telling you I'm not doing this with you.
That was adorable. I'm glad y'all had that moment.
Yeah. Listen, brother-sister argument, man.
Absolutely.
Light skin on light skin violence.
Oh God. See, look at you actually calling yourself light skin. Today, because it is definitely sugar cookie o'clock outside. With the weather.
Go to the next topic, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, speaking of cookies and speaking of honors, we have a new NXT Women's North American Champion in Thea Hale, but let's just say some shenanigans again in her becoming champion, because her and Blake Monroe had a match on NXT on Tuesday. There was I thought it would be a simple maneuver, simple roll up, and instead of Blake fully kicking out with a shoulder up, nope, ref count that thing to 3. Thea Hale's champion. Now she done had a whole photo shoot and everything with the belt. And apparently, according to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, that particular situation messed up everybody's Christmas, because now the NXT locker room, like Bailey suggested, ironically enough, they can't leave after they shoot their stuff. It ain't like one of them situations like, oh, I'm done. Okay, I can go clock out. No, not no more. Y'all gotta be here through the rest of the show to watch everybody else and learn a few things, pick up on stuff, which I get it in that particular world, in that realm. I get it 1,000%. Like, hey, man, you can't just be just hitting the ejecto seat because when your stuff is done. Because, hey, this is a whole show, a whole production. So, I want our guest thoughts first on the fact that, Blake Monroe gets a lot of shit just because he wanted to go work for WWE and is very happy there. And the neck bearded fans of the internet wrestling community are still mad that this woman made a choice. So they used their very Cheeto-y Twitter fingers to bitch, moan, and complain about this woman making a choice for the betterment of her career. So I have a twofold question. One, I'm not asserting blame on nobody. Do you think they did the right thing by just leaning into this, as opposed to calling, hey, that didn't count, et cetera, et cetera? And secondarily, what happens for Blake Monroe in 2026? Does she immediately get that belt back once they come back from the holidays? Or do we let Thea Hale actually get some run for being in NXT for what seems forever between Chase U and, now this wild, crazy Joe Hendry's sister gimmick?
Okay, so to answer the first question, I think they were right by leaning into it. If Blake didn't put her arm up at the right time, she didn't put her arm up at the right time. Okay, they need to stay there after their matches to learn for that exact reason. Do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Then stuff like this wouldn't be happening. As far as going into 2026, I know they're like, oh my god, it messed up all the storylines. Everything's messed up now because she's keeping the title. Okay, lean into it. Make Blake act like Becky Lynch is acting. I was cheated out of my title. Oh my god, this is so wrong. Like, y'all already doing the gimmick in the main roster, just do the gimmick in NXT.
And the
And
gimmick,
since NXT is kind of like a learning thing for you all before you go to the main roster, then work on your promo while they're going into this, changing courses. Because at the main roster, anything can happen at any point in time. Someone can get injured just like they could at NXT. So learn from it.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree, because this is one of those situations where, hey, you call it on the fly, right? That's the entire part of wrestling. You call shit on the fly. You can plan and plan and plan, and then next thing you know, if something occurs, you're like, ooh, okay, now what? What do we do next, right? And for all intents and purposes, hey, you now have Blake Monroe can tap into a whole, and I know D said a very derogatory thing about Chris Jericho earlier, but one of my favorite Chris Jericho gimmicks was conspiracy theory Jericho.
Okay.
That literally rolled down, saying, hey, everything is against me. Because again, you can basically lean into the fact that this woman laid out an open challenge, called out the whole NXT women's roster. They answered. Somebody got a title shot. The referee now counted to 3 when she clearly had a shoulder up in some form of fashion. So yeah, lean into it. Like, I think what the internet and the IWC in totality, like what we get, well, not even saying we, because I ain't really part of it. I ain't part of this. What the IWC gets a lot of times is that, like, they know too much inside baseball. Like, they know way too much shit. And I think having kayfabe in a lot of ways not only protects this as a fan, but also it's like you allow people to just be human. Like, you understand, like, yo, this is a whole human aspect. There's some shit that ain't gonna go the way you think it should go. And it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, it ain't gotta be all perfect. Like, the point of show business is that you roll with the punches.
Yeah.
And basically, I, and D, once he returns, we are fans of theatrical action sports. That's what pro wrestling is. It is theatrical action sports. It is grown men and women punching each other, getting hurt for our entertainment, and talking shit about each other.
Yep, exactly.
Like, again, the way Becky Lynch is doing this everyone's raw meat gimmick is eerily similar to the person who is in that house in Washington, D.C. If you hear it in her promos, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, it is actually pretty similar.
And she does it far better, by the way.
Yeah.
She does it far better, and I appreciate it when she does it, as opposed
to
as opposed to that chicken nugget. But
I just call him a Cheeto, but okay. Don't
nah. At this point, given certain ailments,
he's a nugget.
Cheetos don't. Yeah. Like he got like that hand, for example, like he got deep fried. I'm not gonna hold you. He got deep fried. He got deep fried, man. But no, again, I think we're in a.
Let's be real. Regardless if they gave the title back, wrestling fans are going to be mad about that too.
Yes,
they're never going to be happy with either decision. So
wrestling fans are going to be mad that we're getting a Leon Slater Obafemi match at New Year's Evil. Wrestling fans are the people who could literally be like, "Yo, you get to kick it with Megan Thee Stallion, 1993 Halle Berry from the Flintstone movie." Who else am I thinking of? 2000 Melissa Ford, and who else? And 1975 Pam Grier. And them motherfuckers will still find a way to complain about you being in the building. They will ruin the wettest of dreams. They will ruin every single thing. Why? Because their narrow ass vision of wrestling, or whatever the hell things you can attest to, it has to be their way. Right? Like, again, I talk shit about AEW because there are certain things about AEW I don't like. However, I respect AEW, what they put on and what they do. I respect WWE, and I can spend half this show, and anybody can tell you this. Most people get their most clicks and their most engagement on their social media and their content creations when they're talking shit about WWE.
I mean,
good, bad, in between, right?
Yeah.
It's facts, right? I can example your best cosplays, for example, right? Could be mostly WWE related. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't get recognized for it.
Don't worry. We are going to work on that in 2026. We're going to work on you getting your actual props. That's what we're gonna do. Welcome back. D had a brief real life situation happen. Were you listening in? And I don't know what's going on with this mic now.
We should just mouth when we can actually hear him. So
yeah,
you're on mute. It clearly has the little mic cut off.
Yeah, he definitely muted himself.
Yeah, you muted.
And then he will be back. See, again, look at this. Rolling with the punches. We are Thea Hale and Blake Monroe right now.
Yeah. But you gotta be able to keep moving. So you know what?
You gotta be able to keep
moving. Was a life lesson.
Yes, yes, indeed. So, in honor of life lessons, because hey, things happen and things occur, but sometimes people just be habitually line stepping, and you got to check them when they line stepping. And when you have line steppers, you have to call in Ice-T, and what Ice-T gonna tell you? See, even he not even in the. This man ruined it. Hey. That's right.
So was that him speaking because his mic is muted?
Yes.
Okay.
Nah, my shit died.
Oh, he's back. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, because his mic wanted to be a hater, is now officially the time for a hater of the week. Now, y'all heard my rant earlier today in the show about my hater of the week. I have an additional one, but I will save that for last because we have guests. So, D,
I don't know if your show would even be appropriate for me to say my hater of the week. So,
ma'am, the only thing we don't say on this show is we do not allude to certain professions, and we do not allude to real life. Those things we kind of keep, chilling.
Me.
Sorry. Well, my bad. Whoops.
And what?
Whoops. I thought real life was out of bounds, but nah, D said you're shitting me. So therefore, hey.
No, she's a guest. She gets to actually say her hater of the week. This is a safe space.
Yeah, hater of the week. By the way, if you for those new to attending, this is our segment of the show. We basically talk shit. We basically kind of let our hair down. You know we get our I'm gonna get you sucker on and be like and just play build a bear with somebody situation that's been pissing us off. So
okay, well, I'll say my hater of the week comes from me actually trying to go to the Saturday night main event.
oh
And I guess it was like last week carrying into this week.
oh okay.
There was
What
an
happened?
individual who said that I could be in the suite, so I would have had a ticket to the main event, and then promptly ghosted me day of said event. Then started sending me a lot of questions about my body and asking me questions to do things that made it very clear that they were a virgin. So once I got into Saturday
this is
main event,
interesting. Now, hold on.
I this person happened to be in a group on Facebook, in a wrestling group. I showed the president of that group the messages, and that person got suspended from the group. So yeah, now what's funny is the person blocked me because I put them in their place, but because they had said, "Oh, well, I guess you don't really want to meet any wrestlers then, do you?" Because I didn't send them any pictures of myself. And I was like, "Excuse me? I just finished drinking with wrestlers. What do you mean?" But then called me rude because I said that. What? Yeah, okay. But yeah, my hater of the week goes to them. Because yeah, that was experience.
We're gonna talk about this offline because I don't know what the fuck that is.
That was an experience.
Okay.
But hey, I still went to Saturday Night Main Event, and I was still in the suite.
I mean, I seen your story, so I know you was there. So fuck them.
Yeah. First off, for you being in the suite of Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah.
For you going ahead and having a good ass time. For you calling out that weird motherfucker.
And I got to show Triple H the shirt I made.
5 stars, no notes.
Thank
5
you.
stars, no notes. D, who is your hater of the week?
Yes.
I would have to say, I don't even call him like a hater of the week. It's a hero of the week. I'm going to call my hero of the week. I have to go with John Cena. I gotta celebrate that man because 23 years in the WWE, showing up every day, the most Make-A-Wish appearances ever. And you went out on your own, on your own shit. Like, you can appreciate that. Like, we watch wrestling for moments, and B, you can appreciate this when I say this. Undertaker losing the streak, Shawn Michaels retirement, Ric Flair retiring. I know we ain't gonna say nothing about Oldberg, but our favorites making monumental moments. And this past weekend did a thing for me where it made me just realize that I'm fucking old because I seen that man come in with ruthless aggression and retire at the same time. And that's within the span of my whole pretty much a teenage to adult years. Yeah, John Cena, I salute you.
You just made me feel old too. Thanks.
You old as shit too.
Right.
You're old as me or him. But
Nah, exactly. When I have the 4 there, I'll say I'm old. Okay.
It comes for us
you
all
don't want to have
eventually.
either.
It comes for us all eventually. So, with that being said, my additional hater of the week, we've already discussed the man who has my name that decides to, do some dumb shit. But
That's so
my
hilarious.
additional hater of the week to close out the show is one Puka Nakua, and by proxy, his brother Samson Nakua.
Samson Nakua.
So Samson, first of all, is a whole crash out because what he did with the Michigan Panthers, he slapped a fan during the UFL game earlier this year and got suspended for it. And then apparently this man was involved in a theft of a vehicle belonging to a Los Angeles Lakers rookie. Like some Grand Theft Auto shit, right? So that's first. Puka Nakua decided to go on Aiden Ross's stream, and Aiden Ross is a Hall of Fame hater. A Hall of him, Jason Whitlock, the chicken nugget, the musty man who has the robot cars. They are Hall of Famers, so we ain't gotta swing them back around no more. They all are Hall of Famers. But Puka Nakua goes on this hoe ass individual's podcast. And not podcast, sorry, stream. Whoops, my bad. Let me get that correct. Goes on a stream and then basically says refs are ass in the NFL, they getting showtime. Which I'm like, okay, that's normal talk. But then you end up telling him that you're gonna do a very anti-Semitic dance for your next end zone celebration. And then you have to break out the blue screen apology. I've seen an iOS notes apology, but this is a blue screen apology. Apologizing for your anti-Semitic comments. And I merely have to ask, brother, and I ask this to everybody in general. You don't gain nothing going on these crooked ass white boys platforms. You don't gain shit there. Must say, particularly that one. That dude is nothing more than a grifting ass interloper, and you don't need your brand getting tainted by it whatsoever. I saw Mookie Betts dap that man up. I almost threw up in my mouth. Because again, Mookie Betts is he's the best black American baseball player in the world right now. Held that title strong, real strong. And I think him doing that type of shit, man, gonna sap your powers away. Look at Saquon Barkley. Enough said. So, Puka, before they put you in that same wing of life where they have to examine your brain like they'll examine Antonio Brown's, stay away from whole ass streamers. Stay away. Matter of fact, for the holiday season, stay away from whole ass individuals. That's PSA. Stay away from whole ass individuals.
Stay away from whole ass niggas. There you go.
That could be a New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Your New Year's resolution should be, to the words of Pimp C, on front, back, and side to side. Never let hoe ass ride.
Yep. Niggas. I said it. I said it.
He said it with his whole chest too. So that, ladies and gentlemen, with that little bit of a PSA, that is tonight's episode of 2DopeMarks. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate y'all comments, and shout out to Jermaine. We are steady growing, man. Steady growing. We are approaching a year's worth of episodes, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me and D.
That shit went fast.
It did. It went fast. Also, few homies got their merch for the holidays. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in, supporting your boys. They've also gave suggestions saying, "Yo, we should get some sweats," and I'm like, I think we can do a hoodie sweat combination. I think we can do that. I think we definitely do that. So that's coming soon, right? That's coming soon. We have the Run 2DM sweatshirt that just dropped not too long ago. I got mine. If I It's real cozy too. Real cozy. We gotta send our sister a care package.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but again, if you want to remember, hey, what's y'all got in terms of merch? Bam. You know what I'm saying? We got hoodies. Plenty of hoodies. You get the 2 Dope World hoodie, which is branded out in Super Mario World colors. You can get the basic 2 Mania t-shirt and hoodie, which is scripted out like WrestleMania. You can get our t-shirt celebrating black wrestlers, both men and women, black champions, that is, from Ron Simmons, Bobby Lashley, to on the women's side, Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill, Jazz, Jacqueline. You can get our classic 2DopeMarks Gold Grill Ring logo t-shirt. All of it very, very affordable. We ain't going super crazy because again, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this to get rich. We doing this just to keep people, in community. That's all we doing this for. So we appreciate you, Mila, for coming on. You know what I'm saying? This is a long time coming because for a peek behind the curtain, ladies and gentlemen, every single time I've been to WWE World at WrestleMania, Mila been the one to be like, yo, that's going on? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and slide in right quick fast and get all the merch you need. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Hey, so remember the was it no, it wasn't Philly. It was it Vegas?
Vegas when I went to the Cactus Jack store?
Yeah, when you went to the Cactus Jack store and him and Cuz was scared to get into the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got y'all.
That's the home
people.
Yeah. Listen, we appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate you. Definitely. Is there anything you want to plug while you're on with us?
No, plug all your shit.
Me?
Plug all your shit. Yes. I know all the shit.
My plug is me. Follow at Mia_Milan. I put everything that I do on there, from my fashion to my nails, which I am in nail tech school now to get my license. So yes, just finished the first part. Thank you.
Let's go.
But yeah, my plug is me. I can do anything. You show it to me, I'll execute it.
I wish you had that John Cena joint right in front of you. Like, if y'all follow her,
hey, give me 2 seconds. It's right here.
Yeah, what? It's black.
Let it happen, sir. Okay. Let it happen.
All right. So like when she goes to a major show, like she does her own like stuff.
She had a real Fire Live Morgan.
My power just got messed up. But
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say it did get dim for a minute. I was like, wait, what is going on?
Yeah, that was her shit.
Oh wow.
She did that shit herself.
Oh wow.
It was like a corset, but
yeah, you ain't gotta yeah. There's some aspects of this that is a family program. Okay.
I wasn't gonna put it on.
I know. That's what I said. Some aspects of this is a family program. If you catch on Instagram, then you've seen how it like looks for real.
Yes.
That is the best example I can give.
Yeah. Go to
follow her on all social platforms at Mia Milan. That is Mia spelled MIA_MILAN. Let's make sure we get that correct.
Thank you.
Yes, for all your top-notch cosplays, events in the DC area, etc. Mm-hmm. And hey, if you happen to see her at a con or
talk to me. I'm very
or a fair, come to her. Be very, very cordial, but also don't be weird.
Please
don't be musty.
Yes.
Bears to minutes. Don't be weird. Don't be musty.
I can walk away from weird, but if you musty, that's really gonna bother me.
And she gonna tell you show ass
and use this. Use this.
Hey yo.
Just so I want to get no branding stuff, no branding messed up. So this ain't no promo. But this it's Carmex. Running on them lips. No cracks, ladies and gentlemen. No cracks.
You wild.
I'm dead.
Very much so. D, you got anything you want to plug this evening, sir?
Make sure everybody get their Christmas gifts and have a safe and happy holiday. We're gonna be on next week, but still, I just want to make sure people do what they're supposed to do and have happier holidays. Life is fucked up right now for everybody, so with that being said, like, just be married.
Just be married. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Are we doing? Let's say we're not doing an episode Christmas Day. We're not. No, absolutely not.
Shit, me.
Absolutely not. We got families and shit.
Are you gonna have my daddy on that joint with you?
I mean, that may be kind of fire, to be honest with you.
No.
No.
You know what I am. That's worse.
Oh, well, that's right. Because I did meet your father, Super Bowl a couple years ago. So yeah, that is true. That is true. So with that being said, D, do you want to get up to the people that Wednesday on Christmas Eve?
Let's do the Tuesday.
All right. So we will be back Tuesday, which is December the 23rd, for our second to last episode of 2025. We will figure out if we're probably going to do an episode on the 30th and not the 31st. Yeah. So next 2 weeks, there's our schedule. We will be on Tuesday night, December 23rd, for our the Absolute Ass Awards.
Hey sis, you want to come for the Absolute Ass Awards?
I will text you and let you know if
I
can come to the Absolute.
You ain't got shit else to do.
We will be honoring our Absolute Ass Awards. We'll be talking about Buffy the Body, Cherokee, Prime Pinky,
Prime Pinky,
Jada Fire.
That's how ass we talking about. Okay, that's how ass we talking.
Prime Pinky.
Yes,
Prime. Listen, the Pinky now.
Prime.
Listen.
Yes. There will be some variety in these awards too. So yes, you will have your Angela Whites, you will have your Olivia Lovelies, you will have
Sir. I don't need you in trouble.
I'm just talking about people I know. I stopped watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting everything from
Good answer.
I'm just giving you everything I knew from college. So I ain't talking about, nobody currently.
But also we got a special surprise on our social media, a la January 1st. Pay attention to our social media at 12:01 on January 1st. We got a special posting.
Oh.
Are we also taking our chance to AMC? Like TNA?
Possibly.
All right. Well, with that particular tease, we will see you next Tuesday. And after that, we will close out 2025 with an episode on Wednesday.
Wednesday's New Year's Eve too. I'm not doing that with you.
Shit, it is. Tuesday, December 30th. God, dang. Ooh, crap.
You see this? You see this?
Ooh, boy. Yeah. So we'll be coming to you 2 Tuesdays. Tuesday the 23rd and Tuesday the 30th. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Reason why I thought the 31st was like, wait, dog, I'm fully off that day. So we ain't gotta, But no. Thank you for watching 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Instagram at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on YouTube at 2DopeMarks. Click the bell, turn on post notifications because we go live typically every Thursday, 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central, unless some real life shit happens in which we will go on just a little bit earlier as we are in the next couple weeks. Because hey, man, holidays is here. Don't be grinching. And don't be doing no whole shit. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. For Mila Milan, Brando D, say something nice to the people.
Fuck the Commanders.